We have been working in our association with specific groups of churches for the last 4 years to help them to develop strategies and plans to reach their communities and see their churches begin to grow again. But the big need there is a lot of these churches are lacking the resources, be they people or money, to be able to do what they want to do to reach their community. We would like to see churches encouraged with hope. As teams come here, a local pastor, especially in some of these struggling situations, is very discouraged. But it is amazing how a team can come in, sort of like Moses in the battle in Exodus, where they had to lift up his arms for the battle to take place. These teams come in and lift the arms up of pastors and churches that are really seeking to reach their community but are very discouraged, and they give them hope. Probably the greatest needs are for outreach type events, such as vacation Bible schools in the summertime. A lot of our churches have fall festivals. We've got one church, for example, that has done an outreach that has reached 400 kids the last few years. They're looking at canceling it this year because that church is literally worn out. There's so few people, and they're trying to continue to reach out, but it's hard on them. We have identified 75 places in our metropolitan area that need church plants. Some of them are based on location, like this one. Some of them are based on ethnic groups. We have a large Bosnian population here, a large Asian Indian population. We could start 2 or 3 more Hispanic churches in different areas. And then some of it's based on affinity groups. We would like to start a church in the Barnes Hospital complex here in St. Louis that would reach professionals working in those hospitals, perhaps at unusual times. Of those 75, we have picked 12 areas that are really our top 12, and all of those are in the city core area of St. Louis. They're areas where 50, 60 years ago, we had some of our largest churches. But over time, those churches have closed, they have moved to the county, or they have just shrunk to the point where they are just trying to barely survive. And we want to come back to the city. We want to reach the city of St. Louis and some of these areas for Jesus Christ, and come back to where we were our strongest 60 years ago. Whether it be just because of the lostness of the population, the 100 people groups that are in this area, just the needs here are so great. And I believe God wants to do an incredible work here.